G'day, welcome back to Dad vs Son, and we're going on with our next scenario in Combat Commander. And we're going to play scenario 19 this time, which is Metaxas season. So it is 1941. Dun dun dun. Okay, so the VP is in the 12 Allied space. The time track is on 07. The troop quality is Allies line with 4 commands, defending, and the Axis on 3 commands, elite. The initiative starts with the Axis player. The only objectives are K, N, and Q, which means objective 3 is worth 3 VP, 4 is 4, and 5 is 5. Which adds up to the 12 VPs that we have. At the start, the Allies control all of the objectives. The Allies set up in the first 12 hexes and the Axis in the last 3. Now, one thing that the Allies have is some reinforcements coming in on turn 3. So Special Rule 1 was that after all the setup is complete, but before players draw their opening hands, the Allied player receives a bunker complex, which is 3 bunkers, 3 trenches, 3 wire, and 3 8 firepower mines. Yay! Okay, so, and they can be set up anywhere within their area. The Allies start on the right-hand side of the map, Axis on the left. Like I said, the Greeks get reinforcements at turn 3. The French cannon, a French 75, when not firing smoke, is allowed to make 2 fire attacks when activated by a single fire order. And the Greeks are using the French deck. So I've set up this time. So looking at it, what we have is in the northern part of the map here, I have got Lieutenant Hertzinger with a Pioneer squad with an LMG, another Pioneer squad, sorry, that's on the wrong person, another Pioneer squad here, and then I have 2 elite rifle squads, one with a satchel charge and one with an LMG. Down here, I have Captain Veiling, and he has an elite rifle squad with a flamethrower, a Pioneer with a LMG, and an elite with a satchel charge. And then up on the hill we have a weapons team with an IG-18 gun, so an infantry gun. So that automatically gives them objective 1 straight up, but at the moment there are no points for 1. And there are no hidden objectives at this time. So what I have done is I have placed up on this highest elevation a bunker with a chasseur and a French 75. So it's a 9 strength, 16 range weapon. So that should help us a lot. This here is a cliffside and can only be crossed by a unit advancing without weapons. What I've done then is I've come down here and I've placed wire into the shrubbery here, the brush, with a trench here for another squad, and they're just to help this, to stop them coming around this way. I have a bunker here and a bunker here. On this one I have Sergeant Delvoye, who is a 2-range combat command radius, another squad with a HMG, and over this side Lieutenant Lavasseur with a squad, a weapons team, and another heavy MG. So they're there to shut the gate on the easiest access in. Then up on this hill here, again on relatively high ground, I have another squad in trenches, with trenches behind them that if need be they can bug out and then they can run around this way if they want. or if I have an advance, they can advance over this cliff again, down into the trees and come around and help. So the only other thing is I had my 3 minefields, so I've placed them here, here and here, and the idea is to try and funnel people between the mines and the wire onto the roadway so they have less cover, less hindrance and everything else, and we can blow the poop out of them. So the reserves for the Greeks are Sergeant Vangel, 3 chasseurs, 1 LMG and a radio for a 75mm artillery, which they get at time 3. Okay, I've drawn up the hands for the Greeks, 6 for the Germans. As per usual, the Germans can discard up to their full hand of 6 cards as their action, but the Greeks, because they're using the French deck, can only discard 1 card at a time. So that's it. I hope you enjoy this as much as I intend to. Again, I would really welcome any comments or advice that you may have. And again, I try to get back to everybody who leaves me a comment either on BGG or on YouTube, on my channel. But no, I've really appreciated all the help, advice, comments that people have given me, and I hope you continue to. So, welcome back, and let's get started. So first up, Germans. And they have a move order, which is good, a rout, which may be good, a fire, which is always good, a recover, which is very handy, another fire, and another move. So what do we want to do? Let's have a look here. So I've got 2 move actions, which would be great because that would help me move basically this platoon and this platoon. And then I've got the 1 recover, which could then be used after that to try and fix them up. But I think the first thing I want to do is a fire action. The only trouble with the infantry gun for the Germans is it does not fire smoke, because that would be perfect. So I think what we want to do is panic again. But how shall we panic? Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put some rounds up here onto the French 75, just to stop it interfering later when hopefully we do move. So I'm going to use... No. I'm going to actually use this one with ambush to start with, because I don't think I'm going to be meleeing for a little while. Okay, so we have this gun here, and it's firing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and they are on the same... No, we're 1 elevation up, so it's 13. And there is no hindrance, I believe. Okay, so 13. Trying to fire, and we get 6 twos, 12. No good. So it does nothing. And that's when we go, bugger. Righto, so let's do our first move. We have a move order. Now the trouble is I can only move 1 lot, because if I move both I won't be able to do the recover before the others attack me if need be. Who are we gonna move? Who are we going to move? Okay, so I think what we're going to do first is we're going to move these people down here. So I'm going to activate the lieutenant, and this pioneer is going to go 1, 2 to there. And everybody's going to have a look-see. But of course he's out of line of sight of anybody. And then he's going to go ka-ching into there for another 2, and that's where he's going to stop. And then the lieutenant and this pioneer are going to go 2 to here, like that. And again, we're going to have a look. So this one up here, well out of range. This one, no line of sight across. Or is there? They're on the same height, so we'd have hindrance. Okay. So it would have a hindrance of 3, if I remember correctly. Yep. So hindrance of 3, either there or there. So if this one shot, he'd be firing for a 9 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 9, 10 minus 3 is 7. And if this one shot, he's got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not enough. So he'd be firing for 8. So we'd have to go here. So do we want to do it? Now, as soon as I look at those cards, if I decide to do it, they're going to know if I've got a fire card. So do I keep them in suspense and just wait and then try and take them out? And that's what we might do. So they've gone 2 to there. They go 2 to there is 4. And then they go 2 to there is 6. Okay, and then this one goes 2, 4. In fact, no, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one goes 2, 3, 4, 5 into there. So they're all still within, except for him, sorry, are within the command radius. Right. So we haven't done anything yet. So what do they want to do next? And they're going to do nothing. Like I said, they could move again, but if they're going to get shot at as well and they only have the 1 recover, I think they want to use that. So Germans are finished, get 2 cards. The Greeks have an artillery request, which is no good, a fire, which is good, an advance, which is and a move, which is as well. Right. So this time we know we have a fire, so we can fire if they move, and I think that's important. So I think we're going to actually keep that. We're going to keep the advance at the moment as well. So what I'm going to do is actually get rid of this card. We'll exchange that, because we don't have to do a great deal other than try and pick them off, hopefully, as they come into line. So the Germans, again, are sitting with a fire, recover, rout, and move, and they've picked up another move and another fire. So they picked up what they used last time. Okay, so I think this time what we're going to do is we're going to move first, and we're going to activate the captain over here. So the first one that's going to move is going to be this rifle with the satchel charge, and he's going to go 2 to there. And we, as the other peoples, are going to go fire. And we're going to fire from, what would this be? This would be 8, 9, 10 into here, minus 3, so it'd be 7, and this would be 9, 10 into here. So we're just going to fire from here for this one. Okay, so as we said, 8, make sure, or 1, 2, no, so 8, 9. This is 9, 10. Okay, we're going to fire, we're going to activate Sergeant Delvoye, which means this guy is also activated. And these ones are activated. Ooh, but do I want to do that? Do I want to lose both machine guns in one hit if I did the wrong thing? And the answer is no, so we're just going to do this side of things. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 here, minus 3 is 7. And then we're going to, that's it, so 7 plus 11 is 18. So that's a damn good start. Righto, so this elite is an 8 plus in there. 1 is 9. Do they want to do anything? And all they have is 1 concealment they could use, which should take us down to 17, and they would still be 9. And they have a light wounds that they can use if they wish. And they've got grenades if they wish, which they can use for boxed movement people. So, do they want to do that? I hear you ask. And I think the answer is yes. So they're going to place smoke before this stuff comes in. I think they can do that. I'm happy that they can. And they place in the smoke here. No, here. Sorry. And it is going to, to hold 2 smoke, but that's better than nothing, I suppose. In fact, we're shooting from there. It wasn't 3 down, was it? No, you idiot, because we're firing in. So now we have smoke on this side, and we have that on that side. So we have a hindrance of 2. So let's just recalculate that, sorry. So we had 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11 is 21. Minus 2 is 19. So we actually picked 1 up. Good. Okay. So here's 8, 9, and 6 is 15, which is hit. Okay, the next one to move is this one here, and he's going to go 2. They're both going together. Is that what they wanted to do? Yes. Okay, so again we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going up a level. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10. Going up, 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 up. Burp. Upper level is 9. So it's not going through that because it's going over it. So 9 plus, we're going to use crossfire this time. So it's 11 plus 5, 16. So even worse. Fair enough. Okay, so we have 8, 9, 10, 11. And 9 is tons, and we have 10, 11, and 9 is enough as well. Okay, so they're going to move again. They've moved 2. They have now moved 4. And they shoot again. And this time they are shooting through just for 2 into here. 2 hindrance is what I mean. So again we have 7, 8, 9, 10 into here. Minus 2 is 8. So we have 8 plus 9 is 17, so a little bit better. And we have 8, 9, 10, 11. and 5 is not enough. Okay, they're going to take it. I'll take the hit. And they have 10, 11 here, and 5 is not enough. And then they have this one here, who will go 2, like that. And same height, no hindrance. So we have 7, 8, 9. 10 into there, plus 5 more is 15, our lowest one yet, and this guy is for 9 here, plus 9 is 18, so he's good, so that's for 2. He goes 2 to there, and he will go 1, 2, 3 to there, because he's going uphill as well. So again, we're shooting for 7, 8, 9, 10, minus 1 is 9, plus 7 is 16, slightly better, and he's at 9, and 8 is 17, so he's good as well. Righto, so that's the end of that move order. So they have 2 more orders they can give. The first order they're going to give is recover. And they're going to try with Captain Wellink first. So, of course, he's on 12. And a 6 is wonderful for him. And then this gentleman here is 9, 10, 11, 12. And a 6 is wonderful for him. And then we have 8, 9 for him. And we get 4, which is wonderful, and a sniper. I'll just fix this. And the sniper is at N1, which is all the way up here, so it doesn't affect anybody. Righto, so what else do they want to do? They have a route, a fire, and a move. A route, a fire, and a move. Okay, so they can't route anybody, that's fine. They don't really want to move again because they don't, or they do. Yes, they do. So this can move 1. It's going to go over to here, and it's now taken objective 2. And there it goes. So that was the move, and that's it for the Germans. 1, 2, 3, 4 for them. And we're back to the Greeks. And the Greeks have got 2 cards to choose from. So it's a big one. They can either advance or they can advance. So I'm not sure which one should I use, or none. Well, I don't really want to advance into my trenches or anything, do I? Because that'd just be yucky. Oh, sorry, I don't want to advance out of my trenches or bunkers, because that'd be yucky. So I'm going to get rid of 1 advance. Do I have to? Yes, I do. I want to. And I get 3 cards back. 1, 2, 3. We're at 24 minutes, so I will call it quits there on the first video, and we'll come back with the Germans' turn. So, again, hope you're enjoying. Hope you're having a good giggle about my wonderful tactics. Yeah, well, okay. Enough said. And I will catch you shortly. Bye for now.